Picture this. You wake up to a symphony of purrs, only to find your favorite silk scarf transformed into a tangled mess of feline entertainment. Exasperation bubbles up, and you unleash a gentle scolding. Your cat, once a purring cuddle monster, retreats with a haughty flick of the tail and a glare that could curdle milk. Have you committed a cardinal sin in the feline handbook? Maybe not. While cats might not hold grudges in the same way humans do, they certainly have their deal breakers. This lighthearted video explores 10 things that might ruffle your cat's fur and offers tips on building a perfect relationship with your finicky friend. Number 1. The ignored playtime plea. It's been a long day, and all you crave is some couch time. But your cat has other plans. His favorite feathery toy lies at your feet, punctuated by heart-melting meows. You glance at the toy, then back at the TV, deciding a few more minutes of relaxation wouldn't hurt. Big mistake. In your cat's mind, we had a pact. This prized possession ignites my inner hunter, and you choose a glowing rectangle over a game of chase? The audacity. I demand entertainment. The fix. Schedule dedicated playtime each day, even if it's just 15 minutes. Engage with your cat, throw the toy, play tug of war, or teach them a new trick. They crave interaction, and a little playtime goes a long way in building a stronger bond. Think of it as an investment in future peace and a less shredded couch. Number 2. The leash less lie. You grab your keys and head for the door, your cat bouncing with excitement. He strains at the leash, clearly expecting a walk. But today, errands call. You clip on his leash, then head straight for the car. Talk about a betrayal. In your cat's mind, the magical leash, harbinger of adventure. And you use it to lure me into a metal contraption? The indignity. I demand walks in the fresh air, not car rides. The fix. Be honest with your furry friend. If you're not going for a walk, don't grab the leash. Instead, offer an alternative activity, a game of fetch indoors, some chew time with a favorite toy, or even a training session. Positive reinforcement training keeps their minds active and strengthens your bond. Who knows? Maybe someday you'll have a leash-trained cat who enjoys exploring the outdoors with you. Number 3. The neglected cuddle monster. It's movie night, and you settle in on the couch with a blanket. Your cat, ever the cuddle monster, leaps up with anticipation. But tonight, you crave some personal space. You gently nudge him off the couch, offering a pat on the head as consolation. The look of disappointment in his eyes is enough to melt glaciers. In your cat's mind, we are pack. Cuddles are our birthright. How dare you deny me the warmth of your human body on this chilly evening? The disrespect cuts deep. The fix. Not all cats are cuddle bugs, but many crave physical affection. Set aside some cuddle time each day, even if it's just a few minutes of petting or scratching behind the ears. Physical touch strengthens the bond between you and your cat, and a happy cat is less likely to resort to attention-seeking behaviors, like strategically placed gifts outside the litter box. Number 4. The solo snack session. You're enjoying a delicious midday snack, say a juicy tuna sandwich. Your cat sits patiently by, those big, hopeful eyes fixated on your every move. You reach into your bag, and a flicker of excitement crosses his face. But wait. You pull out a handful of almonds. Not exactly feline cuisine. In your cat's mind, you lured me in with the promise of fishy goodness, and you offer this bland, nut-shaped insult? How could you betray my trust like this, human? The fix. Cats can't resist the allure of certain human foods, especially those with strong smells like tuna or salmon. While occasional sharing is okay, avoid making it a habit. Instead, keep a stash of cat treats on hand. A quick reward after a playful interaction or a training session strengthens your bond and keeps them happy, and your food safe. Consider healthier alternatives for occasional sharing, like cooked chicken or a sliver of canned tuna and water. Number 5. The Litterbox landmine. You step confidently into the bathroom, only to be met with an olfactory assault of epic proportions. The litter box hasn't been scooped in what feels like an eternity, and the culprit? Your usually sweet kitty, casually grooming themselves across the room. In your cat's mind, my porcelain throne is my sanctuary. You dare allow it to fall into such a state of disarray? Do you not value my hygiene? Prepare for the consequences. Strategically placed presents outside the box to express my displeasure. The fix. Scooping the litter box is a non-negotiable part of cat ownership. Aim to scoop at least once a day, and more frequently if you have multiple cats or a small litter box. Clumping litter helps with odor control, and some cats even have litter box preferences, covered versus uncovered. By keeping their bathroom clean and comfortable, you'll avoid unpleasant surprises and keep your feline friend happy. A clean litter box is a happy cat, and a happy cat is less likely to resort to. Well, you get the picture. Number 6. The Territorial Terror. You finally decide to adopt another furry friend, a playful kitten brimming with energy. Your resident cat, however, is not amused. Hissing, swatting, and a general air of hostility greet the newcomer. In your cat's mind, my kingdom, my domain. You dare introduce another feline into my carefully curated space? Prepare to witness the wrath of a territorial tyrant. This tiny interloper shall rue the day they crossed paths with me. The fix. Introducing a new cat to your resident feline requires patience and planning. Start with scent swapping, letting them get used to each other's smells through blankets or toys. Create separate safe spaces for each cat with food, water, and litter boxes. Gradually introduce them through supervised interactions, rewarding calm behavior with treats and praise. Remember, building trust takes time, but with patience, your cats can learn to coexist or even become friends. Think of it as creating a feline multi-cat mansion, not a war zone. Number 7. The vet visit villain. The dreaded carrier appears, and your cat vanishes faster than a magician's rabbit. The vet visit is upon you, and your feline friend isn't thrilled. The car ride, the strange smells, the poking and prodding. It's all a feline nightmare. In your cat's mind, you lure me into this metal cage with promises of treats, only to subject me to the horrors of the white coats and the cold metal table? Prepare to pay the price for this betrayal, human. Claws will be unsheathed, and hisses will echo through the halls. The fix. Vet visits are essential for your cat's health. Make the experience less stressful by associating the carrier with positive experiences. Leave it out with treats and toys inside, so your cat sees it as a safe space. Use calming pheromone sprays or wipes in the carrier to help ease anxiety. The vet might also offer techniques for making the exam go smoother. Your cat might never love the vet, but with a little planning, the experience can be less traumatic for both of you. Think of it as a necessary adventure for their long-term well-being. Number 8. The neglected scratching post. Your favorite armchair bears the telltale signs of feline destruction. Shredded fabric and a symphony of loose threads. You scold your cat, but in their defense, you haven't replaced that worn-out scratching post in months. In your cat's mind, my claws itch. Scratching is a primal need. You provide this sad, flimsy excuse for a scratching post, and then you dare to reprimand me for using the superior texture of your armchair? The hypocrisy burns. The fix. Cats have a natural instinct to scratch. Provide them with a variety of scratching posts in different textures and heights to cater to their preferences. Place them in strategic locations around the house, like near windows or doorways, where cats like to stretch and survey their territory. Sprinkle some catnip on the scratching post to make it even more enticing. By offering an appropriate outlet for scratching, you can save your furniture and your sanity. Number 9. The forgotten food fiasco. You leave for work early, rushing out the door and forgetting to fill your cat's food bowl. By lunchtime, you receive a series of increasingly frantic meows via your pet camera. An empty bowl stares back at you, accusingly. In your cat's mind, the sacred food bowl. It lies empty. You dare neglect the most important ritual of the day? My hunger pangs are a symphony of discontent. Prepare for the wrath of a famished feline. The fix. Cats thrive on routine. Schedule regular feeding times and stick to them as much as possible. Automated feeders can be a lifesaver for busy schedules, ensuring your cat has access to food even when you're not home. However, keep an eye on their weight and adjust portion sizes accordingly. A well-fed cat is a happy cat, and a happy cat is less likely to resort to guilt-tripping meows, at least about food. Number 10. The disappearing disguise. You decide your long-haired feline friend needs a haircut. The matted fur is a haven for fleas, and brushing just isn't cutting it, pun intended. The groomer returns with a sleek, shorn kitty, looking more like a sleek panther than your cuddly companion. Your cat slinks around the house, a look of utter betrayal etched on their face. In your cat's mind, my majestic mane, my luxurious coat, you've reduced me to this naked imposter. How can I expect to stalk prey or mesmerize humans with such a pathetic appearance? The indignity. The fix. While regular grooming is important, especially for long-haired breeds, consider the necessity of a full haircut. Brushing at home helps prevent matting and keeps their fur healthy. If a haircut is truly necessary, opt for a more conservative trim that keeps your cat comfortable and looking like themselves, just a slightly less fluffy version. Remember, some cats might enjoy the lighter feeling of a trim, but prioritize their comfort over aesthetics. Living with a cat, a perfect harmony. Cats might not hold grudges in the human sense, but understanding their needs and preferences is key to building a strong bond. By following these tips and providing a stimulating environment, you can create a perfect home for your feline friend. Remember, a happy cat is a cuddly cat, a playful cat, and most importantly, a cat less likely to leave you gifts outside the litter box. Did you enjoy the content? Please support the channel by clicking the subscribe and share buttons. Let us know in the comments below what your cat's biggest pet peeve is. We'd also love to hear any funny stories about your feline overlords.